Tasha, welcome. If you're new to the channel, stick around. If you got a vibe, subscribe. Y'all, listen, bitch. Your girl done got catfish. What? Huh? Your girl done got catfished. Hoodwinked. Played with. Your girl done been catfished. Oh my Lanta. Okay, I'm gonna talk to y'all about it a little later because I gotta do my driving discussion video, and that's where I'm gonna really like break down the story. But I'm gonna come back. Y'all, and we gonna discuss it just a little bit. And if you want the full story, y'all go check out my driving discussion. Ooh, child. Hey, y'all. Listen, it is pouring outside. They done let us out early because it's supposed to be some big storm headed this way. So they done let us out early to beat the rain, but it's already raining. Y'all, today I was like going through it at work. Not really going through it, but just replaying the events in my head and like just feeling like, damn, I let myself like really, I ain't play the game right. I ain't play the game right, yo. But I'm gonna explain everything to y'all when I get to the house. If you watched my driving discussion, then you already know. But I'm gonna explain it a little more when I get to the house. I need to concentrate on this road, so I'll holler at y'all later. All right, y'all. And I got comfortable. I'm in my sweats. Got my watermelon chunks. So let's talk. So, like I said, I did do a driving discussion where I talked about this, but I was on the Facebook dating app and I met this guy. Now, we didn't meet in person, but we exchanged numbers, I want to say about 2 or 3 days after matching on the app. And once we exchanged numbers, we had been talking every day. Texting every day. Actually talking on the phone. Sending voice notes. Videos. Everything, right? So when it came to the videos, I was a video person. He was not a video person. He said he wasn't a video person, and he actually only sent me one video, and it was literally like 5 or 6 seconds. So I was more so the video person. So we didn't do video like live video, like FaceTime, because he said he wasn't a video person. So that actually worked out for me because I don't like to video live, like talk to someone live on FaceTime. I prefer to actually film the video and then send it to you. And so that's what I would do. And so it actually kind of worked out for me like that. So I didn't really mind that he wasn't a video person. So I would make videos, just like this, just talking and send it to him. We would send voice notes like that, So I didn't think anything of it. And that was where I messed up, right? You always gotta do video. Gotta ask for video when you're meeting someone online. But he was sending me pictures and I just accepted that. So the man was fine. The man was fine. Sexy. Tatted up. muscular. So obviously, you know, the physicality is what catches our eye, right? But then, after the physicality, after we're done, like, ooh, we fine. After all that is done with, we need to see what this person is like. We need to see what type of time is he on. What is his personality like? Does he have goals, dreams? Does he work? Is he lazy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Looks ain't gonna keep a person. You know what I'm saying? Now for men, they might be a little different for men. They get them a baddie, they don't care what she do as long as she look good. But for women, it's different. You know, initially we're attracted to you. You know, that's how it works. When you see somebody, you don't know anything about them because you haven't spoken to them yet. So all you can go off of is looks. So once we started talking, I just realized how intelligent this man was. We'll talk about politics. We'll talk about Black history. Like, this man was so... I was just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy because the way he looked on the outside kind of didn't, like, represent, like, his personality. Like, you would think he was a thug. You know, on the outside, he had dreads. He was tatted up, muscle shirts all the time. But when we would talk, it would be like one of those don't judge a book by its cover type things. You know what I'm saying? He was so intelligent. He was into anime. He loved to read. Like, this man was so smart. Like, he really was. Like, our conversations were just everything. Our conversations were everything. You know, and he was funny, and we would, you know, just send each other different. We would send each other Apple links, like Apple Music links to different songs, like describing like how we feel about each other. Like, it was just, we've been talking for 2 months. When we exchanged numbers, we've been talking for 2 months. We met in December 2024, just a few months ago. And we've been talking every day. Never met up, but just talking every day. So just imagine talking to someone for 2 months every day, and you start to develop patterns and things that you guys do. Like, we would send texts at certain times. We would send certain emojis at every, like, whenever he would get off, I would always send this car emoji with the smoke going behind it. Like, we had this little joke going on with that. Like, you know, we just built up a good rapport with each other. You know, like, the vibes were just there. We were both attracted to each other. Like, it was everything. Maybe too good to be true, obviously. So, we met in December. A month had gone by, right? We had many plans to meet up. And at first, I kind of understood it and I appreciated it because when you're doing online dating, you gotta be careful. People are crazy nowadays. You don't know who you gonna meet, right? I've heard plenty of stories of people meeting up and people getting unalived, you know? So you have to be careful with online dating. So I was appreciating the fact that we were taking our time and getting to know each other before meeting up because we're strangers, you know? So I was looking at it in that aspect, right? For the first month. Then we get into February, this month, and, you know, I'm like, okay, 2 months have gone by now. I feel like we're comfortable with each other. The vibes and the energy is just crazy, you know. I think it's time that we meet up, you know. I was feeling like, if you are into me like you say you're into me, wouldn't you want to meet up? You know, he wasn't like initiating it, you know, and I would try to like suggest different things, and he would be like, let me plan a date. And I was just like, okay. So I was starting to get a little suspicious, I'm not gonna lie. So initially, all the pictures that he was sending me were all shirtless pics, right? Shirtless pics. And I was like, you know, all the pictures you send me, you like never have any clothes on. Well, yeah, pants, but you never have any shirts on. Like, you never send me any clothed pics of you, you know? And he was like, well, I never wear shirts in my house. I was like, okay. So I would do the Google image reverse search. I knew about that. But every time I would put one of his pictures in there, it would zero in on his chain. Because all his pictures, he would be shirtless, but he would have a chain on. And it would always zero in on the chain. Even when I moved the box up to his face, it would say something like, people searches are more harder or something like that. And it would never find anything. It would just give me searches of different chains. So I then tried the phone number reverse search thing, right? And it pulled up a different name. So I was like, So I put my number in there. It pulled up my name. I put my mama number in there. It pulled up her name. I was like, okay. Well, this can't be wrong because it pulled up my name and my mom's name for our phone numbers. So for his phone number, it pulled up a different name. That right there should have stopped me in my tracks. So many signs, so many red flags that I ignored. But I still kept it in the back of my mind. I had prayed to God and I said, God, if this man is not right for me, please bring it to light. Please let me see. And I have to give him credit because he did bring it to light. Eventually, he brought it to light. I was 2 months in and he brought it to light. Thank goodness he didn't let it go any further. But, so, last night, or early this morning, and I mean early this morning, like 1 a.m., well, before that, I had remembered that he sent me recently, like last week, another photo, shirtless, but he didn't have no chain on this time. So I did a Google search, and it pulled up the Instagram page of the man, and I was like, what? But you know, it's like one of those things. You go looking for something, you gonna find it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I kind of wanted to find something because I kept feeling like, you know, I had this gut feeling, women's intuition, like I knew, you know, and it's like we be knowing things, but it's like we will never act on it until we get the proof, right? I don't know what it is with us women. We be knowing things. We can feel it in our gut. That's why God gave us this intuition. He gave us this. What's that other word? What is that other word? Like intuition. Discernment. He gave us discernment. We be knowing, but instead of just walking away, we want to find it and bring it to their attention. You know, we want them to know that we know. I don't know why we like that, but we are. So I found out where he was getting all these pictures from. Even the little 5-second video he sent me. This man has a whole family, a wife and kids. Totally different name. And he's a content creator. An OnlyFans content creator. Oh yes. An OF content creator. I was so blown. I was so blown. I was like, wow. But it hurt me, y'all. Because deep down I knew I was going to find something. I knew something wasn't right because he just wasn't like showing the initiative of wanting to meet. After 2 months, you're going to want to meet up with somebody, especially when y'all are getting along so well. You're going to want to meet up and be in that person's presence, you know? So it's like I knew that I was going to find something. I didn't want to, but I knew I was going to find it. I knew it. And then when I did find it, wow. So I took a screenshot of the guy's Instagram. So now, 1 a.m., I text him and I said, can I ask you something? And he said, yeah. And I said, have you been 100% honest with me about who you are? And he said, yeah, why? And I said, please be honest. No, I said, please don't lie to me. And he said, I'm so confused right now. So then I sent him the screenshot of the guy's Instagram page. Crickets. Crickets. No response. Haven't heard from him all day since the wee hours of the morning when we were texting. After I sent him that was it. He knew it. He knew it was over. So before I text him though, I went back to the Facebook profile, the Facebook dating app, because our conversations was still under the conversation tab. So I went back there and I saw his profile was still there. Our conversation was still there from when we had first started talking, when we met on there. And after I sent him the screenshot and he just went cricket on me, I went back to the Facebook dating app and now the profile is gone. Now the profile is gone. Now he's removed it or he's blocked me so I can't contact him anymore. And I'm just like, wow. Wow. I really got catfished. And I'm taking accountability because, you know, I should have did my part. But I did. I did try. Every time I put his pictures in the Google image search, it always brought up the chains. And when I moved the box to his face, it never brought up anything. But then once I tried with the picture with no chain, it brought up his Instagram. And then I even went back and put the pictures with the chain on the Google search. And now it's bringing up his Instagram. I'm like, but y'all wasn't doing that before. So I did try. And I did have my suspicions. So it's not like I was completely caught off guard because I knew there was a possibility of this happening. But it's like one of those things where it's like, I never thought it would happen to me. I thought it would happen to other people, but not me. So, I mean, we never met up, but we talked every day for 2 months. And it's like we had like a routine, you know, and it's like when you're used to doing something a certain way for so long, it's like clockwork, you know. Always text each other what we're doing, get ready to go to the store, whatever. And today just felt so weird. It just felt so weird not texting him, not sending him a video. It just felt so weird because all of the things that we normally do all day, the things that we send each other all day, none of that happened today. And it's not ever going to happen again. So it was weird. I'm hurt. I'm sad. I'm mad. All of those things. Even though we weren't a couple, we never met, it still kind of feels like a breakup, you know? I just hate that I put myself in this situation and that I didn't take better precautions when doing online dating, you know, and let my feelings really get involved because I really did start to like him, like care about him, like, but I got catfished. I got hoodwinked. I got bamboozled. All of that. And now he's on to the next. Going to catfish somebody else. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Obviously, I'll get over this. I'll meet somebody else and he'll be forgotten. But since it just happened, like it hasn't even been 24 hours, you know, obviously I'm going to be a little sad, you know, but I will get over it. And if I do continue to do online dating, I will for sure request a video. We're gonna have to FaceTime. We're gonna have to get on WhatsApp. We're gonna have to get on something. You're gonna have to send me a video saying my name. Send me a picture holding up a piece of paper with my name on it. Like I don't know. You just gonna have to send me something. Send me something saying my name. Hi Ariel, how are you? Like I can't. Ah. Damn. And it's like, yeah, I was really attracted to him. But once I really got to know him, like I really, really enjoyed his personality. Like our conversations, the jokes that we would like, we just really developed such good chemistry. And I hate that. I hate this for me because I really fell for this boy. And while I'm over here, you know, like, damn, man, he probably done already started talking to somebody else, tricking somebody else. But I'm going to leave it in God's hands. Karma will meet this man, whoever he is. Karma will get him. And God will eventually send the right person to me. This man was obviously not the right person. But now I'm like so curious as to like, what does he look like? What does he look like? Because he has a really nice personality. Maybe I might like how he looks. Like, why, like, what insecurity do you have that you have to use another man's photos? Like, that is so pathetic. Like, you're a grown ass man and you scour the internet to find an attractive man and use their photo and claim it as you. Like, that is disgusting. It's weird. And it's a shame. Be you. Be yourself. Like, give someone a chance to get to know you. You know what I'm saying? You may feel like you're not that attractive, but you don't know how someone else may view you. Like, if we would have just like met without even seeing each other's photos, like I really would have fallen for him. Like if it was just based off of personality and I never seen what he looked like, I would have really, you know what I'm saying, really liked him. Now it would have been a little nerve-wracking because you don't know what each other look like, and you know, physical appearance does have some play in it. It does have some involvement because you want to be attracted to the person. You know, if you ain't attracted to them, you ain't gonna be able to kiss them. Looking at them, like it's gotta be some attraction there. You know, there's more than the physical in a relationship, but physical does play a part. And it just sucks that it happened this way. Cause I had really thought like, oh shit, man, you might have found one, bitch. But I didn't. But alright. I wanna get off this. I don't wanna be, cause I'm already gonna be thinking about it probably for the rest of this week because I'm just in such a habit of doing certain things with him and texting certain things and talking to him about certain things. So it's already gonna be, like muscle muscle memory. It's gonna be like muscle memory, Um, just used to doing things with him. And now it's like I'm back to being lonely. you know? That was another thing. I finally had someone, to talk with and build a bond with, chemistry with. 2 months is a long time. That's 60 days. That's a long time to be talking to someone every day for 60 days. Yeah. Damn. Damn, man. He told me he told me he worked at Microsoft. He was Dominican and black. I could tell by his accent, and he was speaking Spanish to me, so I would call him Papi. So at least that part, was true. I don't know if he worked at Microsoft. He said he drove a Tesla. um, he made 6 figures, no kids. Um, but the real guy has kids, a wife, makes OnlyFans content. Complete opposite stories. Lord. Oh, and then like his profile has when I first, because I had screenshotted when we first met back in December, and it said 30 for his age. And then in one of our conversations, in a voice note he sent me, we were talking about men doing skincare, and he was saying how men should do skincare. He was like, "Cause look at me, I'm 34, and you wouldn't even be able to tell I'm 34. I don't look 34." And I was like, 34? I'm like, he told me he was 30. So I went back to look at my screenshot of his profile, and it said 30. And so I said to him, 34? I thought you were 30. And he was like, no, I never said that. I'm like, your profile said 30. He was like, no, it didn't. And I said, I promise you it does. So he sent me a screenshot of his profile, and it said 34. Then I went and looked, and it said 34. But I had the screenshot from when we first met, and it said 30. And I sent that to him, and he was like, that's weird that it shows up like that. And I just left it at that. I didn't even say nothing else. Another sign that I ignored. He done obviously altered that. He changed his age from 30 to 34. Like everything this man was saying was a lie. And you fell for the trap. You fell for the trap. Oh. Alright. Let's cook dinner. And we gonna make my beef stew. because I've been trying to make that shit for 2 days now. I've been trying to make it for 2 days now. So we're gonna make this beef stew from the can. Yes, it's from the can. Don't beat me up, y'all. I had never seen it before. I just want to try it. I got some white rice, so we gonna try this out. So let's try it out. And see how it tastes. All right, so the kids wasn't really feeling the beef stew in a can, but I think it's all right. All right, for this to come with the potatoes, with the beef, with the carrots, I think it's fine. I really, to be from a can, I think it's pretty good. I mean, obviously, making the beef stew would be better using fresh ingredients, fresh beef stew pieces and peeling real potatoes and, cutting up carrots. Obviously, that would be the better choice, the fresher choice. But this is also another option. If you ain't got the time to cook, you need something quick on the go, like this could be a good little snack option, lunch option. Don't go too hard in the comments, okay? Cause it's in a can. I know. But alright, y'all, I'm going to end this video here so I can finish this up. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, you must go to vibe. So subscribe. Until next time, you guys, please remember, stay focused, stay laughing, stay yourself. Stay what? Stay fly.